What up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Jiggly Caliente. I cannot wait to see you guys at New York City DragCon, September 6th, 7th, and 8th. Get your tickets at RuPaulsDragCon.com. See you there. And bring your coin. Deuces!
What's up, guys? You already know what this is. Another edition of Gamer Guys. I'm Evan Michael Lee. This is
Chase Pelosi.
And we have a special guest today. Are you excited?
Wait, there's someone, we're playing with somebody?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's someone that we can actually replace you with.
You completed, where's the rest of your shirt?
Look, it was on sale, and I'm not gonna apologize for that.
Please keep the receipt. Roll the intro.
Okay, so who are we playing with? Who are we playing? Well, first off, what are we playing?
We are going to be playing the new Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Okay,
One,
yeah.
2, 3.
Bob the Drag Queen!
No.
Oh,
How
favorite, so.
Kimchi, how are ya?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. I see you wore something subtle today.
You know, well, I was doing something else before this, so I just popped by, play some games.
Okay,
and I'm happy to be in the presence of someone who still wears Dolce & Gabbana.
Oh, that's...
Now, Kimchi, are you familiar with Super Smash Bros?
Oh, am I familiar?
Oh!
You know, we can be friends, we can be civil, but when we're playing Smash, we're not friends.
Well, thank God they didn't play Super Smash Bros. On Drag Race. You'd have like no friends.
I would have won.
All right, let's do this. I'm doing Black Jesus.
Oh, you're putting your name in?
Yeah. Who you gonna be?
Okay.
Can't touch.
That's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna start off with Cloud. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I'm putting my drag name in. Wilma Granada.
All right. Well, good luck, everyone.
All right, get ready to lose.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm just saying, this isn't for fun, this is serious.
Right. Now, do you play this on the road when you're traveling the world and being fabulous?
A lot of the queens on Work the World has a Switch.
Who? Like who?
But Cameron Michaels, Asia O'Hara.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I walk up and say hello to you guys.
Who's actually really good at it?
Me.
Oh.
She said and only me.
I'm serious.
No one gives you a run for your money?
Who's the worst?
Yeah, there you go. Who's the worst?
Asia O'Hara is probably the worst.
Asia!
Games do you really gravitate towards now?
Right. what's
Story-based games are like my favorite, especially JRPG.
it? Okay.
Like Final Fantasy.
Of course, I've heard that one.
Obviously, shout out to my character.
Yeah. JRPGs.
Oh! What
Good
happened
job.
to that talking?
I know, right? Look, your first round is a warm-up round.
Fair enough.
I made it on the podium, y'all.
So Super Smash Bros. Is a very complex game. It is probably like the easiest game for like anyone to pick up, but there's so many characters, different moveset, different combos, making it probably one of the most like complex fighting game in the world. And then depending on like what kind of stage you pick, what kind of rules you pick, items on or off, the strategy completely changes every single time.
If I was to play a JRPG, and I can't think of any I've really played, what would I start with? What game do you recommend?
Final Fantasy is probably like an easy like gateway.
Tried playing 11, I couldn't get into it. Same thing with 14.
11 wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, with lightning.
15, the story is so dark and it's so sad. Like I was crying when I did it.
Oh no, what other games did you cry then?
Final Fantasy VII when Aeris died. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Well, everyone knows that. Okay, so what's happening? Black Jesus.
you are dying. That's what's happening.
No, so you just ate
Damn it.
Look at you. Splat
it.
across the screen. You look like a fool.
Act the fool, girl. Act the fool.
So, Kim, I find in games that typically are JRPGs, you don't, correct me if I'm wrong, because you play them a lot more than I do, but I typically don't see a whole lot of diversity or a whole lot of different shades of people when it comes to it. And would you say it's true?
That's definitely true because I feel like these characters are their fantasy.
What?
Pale skin is like so like sought after.
Because working in the video game space and talking to people that work in different studios, they had told us that that market, you know, they don't necessarily really want to see people with dark skin. And they don't even want to see Asian people be the heroes. They want to see white people.
Yeah. Or people with like pink hair with big eyes. Like racially ambiguous, but you know they're white.
That's unfortunate. hang on. I'm trying to focus on also kicking ass.
Have like a deep conversation about racism while trying to win Smash Brothers.
What? I'm like, I'm also trying to win.
Just trying to have some fun here.
Don't let her win.
Oh!
Yes! Well done! Well done!
Do you play a lot of like boy love games?
No.
A boy love game.
You know, like dating simulators and
Oh, I see.
Or like RPGs with like dating elements?
Grinder, Tinder.
because those are their own separate games.
I would say that's a game in and of itself right there. Is she on Grinder?
Me? No, I don't do the apps.
You don't do any of the apps.
But I'm single, so if any guys are into chunky Asians, hit me
If you all are into chunky Asians, kimchi is available
on iTunes.
on.
Buy our merch.
Right.
You and your KO.
I know this character. I didn't realize that Lomac was that strong.
Damn it.
But you're still in it.
Not for long. Look at me, Carl Winslow from from Family Matters. That's my trainer. What is like the craziest thing a fan has done?
Oh God. You know, I feel like my fans are pretty respectful for the most part. Occasionally you get the ones that they come to a meet and greet.
Yeah.
And they're like, I hate my parents too. And I'm like, when did I ever say that I don't like my parents?
Oh no.
And then there's one like back in like El Paso. They're like, Valentina makes me proud to be a Latino, and you make me proud to be fat. And I was like, well, I don't know what to say to that.
You think it's like social media that like makes people feel like they know you and they can like say shit like that to you?
I mean, also, we were on reality television.
Right,
Now people get to really know us.
Well, they kind of do, but at the end of the day, you don't really know her, so don't be calling her fat to her face.
But behind her back, it's fine.
Should we all do random?
Should we?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
I hope I don't get someone like useless, like. Oh, I hate Young Link.
Get in my belly. Hey, come here.
No!
Ow. Mallet to the face.
Oh no!
No! Random character was a bad idea.
Bitch, this was your idea! I think I won 6 or 5. Kimchi won 2. And Chastity with an astounding 0. What are your thoughts on Chastity's skill in the game?
Well, for a casual gamer, he's not bad.
You killed her! You killed her! Just look at her. Like, look how mad she's actually getting.
That is my number 1 thing that pisses me off.
But you know what? You were very good.
Thank you.
I would play with you again.
Yes, come back. We'll play sometime.
We can play Tetris or something.
Why are all like the drag queens from the show read you?
Because they're intimidated by me.
Rebuttal?
Rebuttal?
Absolutely.
Anyway, like, share, subscribe, do all those good things. Let us know what you thought about the video. This is Chastity. Kimchi, thank you for being with us. I'm Evan Michael Lee, and we will see you next time.
I talk all this.
You did.
I come on screen and I'm like losing every single game.
But you know what? You did beat Chastity, so that's...
But I don't know if I'm like really proud of that.
Casual gamer.
Hey, hey, hey! Tune into season 3 of Gamer Guys.
You sounded like Fat Albert just then. It was like, hey, 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 you know?
I was going for Laganja, like, hey, 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 put your lighters up. Laganja's in the house. No.